What's up dreamers who do? ये हो रहा है 6th number take for this particular shot and welcome to this episode of AskDD episode 6. आज के हमारे एपिसोड में मैंने डाला था Instagram पे ये post, ask me the most हटके questions that you can think of, and I've received a lot of हटके questions that I'm going to answer right now. So let's roll the AskDD segment. So for the first question, हटके question, Aditi15 asked me, why have you put your two fingers on your chin? So ये वाला जो pose है, the pose that is on my profile picture has also become the pose, क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Signature pose. So this particular pose I had done a photo shoot with my photographer. तो ऐसी randomly वो different poses करने बोल रहा था, and this is one of the poses जिसमें photo अच्छा आया, and then that became my profile photo, and that led to it becoming my signature pose without me also knowing that it is my signature pose. So that is the story behind it, and it's been continuing, and I like the pose as well. If you don't like the pose, don't comment below. For the next question, Devanshi050 asked me, ask DD or detox, which one is better in your view? For me, I think I'd go for detox because I get to connect with someone new and also play a game. For AskDD, be अच्छा है, but I'll go for detox. Hanshukta asked me, Divyanshu Damani, what would you do if you were in love with a girl who didn't belong to the same religion? Example, if she was a Muslim or Christian. I wouldn't do anything. I would still keep loving her. Next one, is success really meant for everyone? Yes, it is meant for everyone. Khaldeen asked me, are you that type of person who does awkward and funny moves when they are alone on their favorite song? Lecha, Sonia, lecha. I think that answers the question. Let's move on. Dor Coyer asked me, if you were a book, then your title would be, I don't know. Komal asked me, will you marry me? Of course I will, but only after my girlfriend's consent. The next one, does sacrifices made in life actually fetch results? Yes, they do. If you do make a sacrifice, then they do get results. और कोई हटके question. What would you be if you were not a vlogger or influencer? I would be unemployed. Hutke question. Okay, this one's interesting. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why would you choose that name? So I have a short story here for you guys. This is exclusive. Very few people know this. So I had three options. Rather, my mom and dad had three options while they were choosing my name. One was Divyanshu. The second one I forgot. But the third one was Damodar. No offense to any Damodar out in the world, but I think I could have been Damodar Damani, so that would have been the damn play as well. So I could choose the name Damodar if I get that option, and you can kill me for that. He's got one more question. This spread happiness love has got one more question that's interesting. And what's the most useless talent that you have? Useless talent that I have. That's actually thoughtful. I've never thought of it. So after a lot of thinking and introspection, I came up with two useless talents, not one. One is, I challenge you to do this. I don't know if you can see it. This, if you can do it. The second is, I can actually play a conch shell from my mouth. It goes this way. Yeah, you got that one? Awesome. Quite useless though. The next one, Ahana Bhawankar asked me, if money and career were no object, where in the world would you choose to live? Money and career, no object. I'd like to visit Argentina. So a couple of reasons. One, it's got huge plains, very expansive, so I'm really excited about that. And the second is that is the heart of polo, and I love horses, and they've got like really sturdy horses. So I want to just take a horse, put on my headphones and go on the vast plains of Argentina. So that's something I definitely want to do. Which celebrity would you choose, would you rate as a perfect 10? Barack Obama. Yeah. Would you choose books or traveling? That's a difficult one. I'll choose traveling, because books, I'll choose traveling, yeah, because those experiences will be purely mine. So that's why I'll choose traveling. What are some things that sound like compliments but are actually insults? So, I mean, it's not entirely insults, but what I do is that if I have to put my point across in some way, some interesting way, then I say, interesting. So that's the wordplay that I use. When someone is saying something to me, I'll say not interesting. So that's how I use it. Not actually insults, but not entirely a compliment as well. Sharma Pabni asked me, what is your biggest fantasy? I think my biggest fantasy would be to be either speaking or performing or doing something on the biggest stage in the world. Probably it would be and in front of the largest crowd possible. So Metallica had this performance in which 1.6 million people turned up, which I was reading about. Probably something bigger than that. So for which people have come to either listen to me or hear me perform or something like that. So that would be my biggest fantasy. So for the next question, Akshay asked me, what is life according to you? There is this one particular line that I'm very inspired by, and I think I would also put it in my way itself. It says कि जिंदगी में बार बार गिर कर वापस से उठने के होप को रखने को जिंदगी कहते हैं. So continuous falling in life and continuous struggle of keeping that hope that yes, I'm going to make it again is what is life according to me. So if you get that. The last question that I'll answer is, Shruti asked me, why human species exist? Interesting. So one question from Facebook as well. Unnati Raj asked me, she's a top fan on Facebook. Thanks Unnati for supporting me. What did your friends call you when you were a student and why? So there were two names that I had in school. One was DVD, which everyone called me. Very interesting wordplay of my DD, and there's a V of Divyanshu. And the second thing, I think they called me Damani itself. No one in school, not even my teachers, not even my friends, not even my colleagues, no one has ever called me Divyanshu. Very few people call me Divyanshu, interestingly. Everyone calls me Damani. So tag someone who is called by their last name. So that's how I market it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It means a lot that you joined me on this Ask DD episode 6. And if you've got any other questions that you want to ask me, let's do something interesting for the next segment. What we can do is that you ask me any question under the sun and I'll be replying to it with a song, or I'll be singing, or I'll be replying to it with the lyrics of a song. So ask me interesting questions, whatever you want to ask me, and I'll be replying to it with a song. So that's for tonight. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then do so. And thank you so much for watching once again. Cheers guys. See you around. The Ask DD segment.